Did you see that tiny little garden?
How do you like that wonderful fresh bread?
You again. What else do you want? Surely you can see I have work to do.
Do you know a way to get into the mage factory? A hidden way, I mean.
Are you kidding? I'm head of the guards. I closed down every known passage, though there is the tunnel used by the foundry craftsmen for their side business. If you could find one of them, Norman, for example. Did he survive, by the way?
Yes, Norman survived.
Then can we wrap this up? I've still got lots of work to do here. George will skin me alive if I don't finish on time.
Well, what is it? Tell me, is it pretty? It is. Towers tall.
Oh, I'll tell you more. Ascald used to talk a lot about this cruelty.
Oops!
Why are you disturbing me? The end times loom before me.
You are free and can fly everywhere, across the widest expanses. Do you perhaps know a way into the mage factory, besides the main gate?
I know what it is to be a prisoner of men. It is so hard for me, a son of the wind, to suffer this confinement. But I also know that stone is closer to me than the approaching terror of the void. I so desire to exist, trapped in this cage if I must be, but not to disappear.
Do you really not deign to answer? What can you tell me about the mage factory?
Nothing.
Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why? My boy wrote to say he started studying.
Did you find the retort? Do you have it?
I haven't found it, because I can't get into the mage factory. Do you know if there's another way in?
If only I could remember. That blasted poison. All I know is that the craftsmen of the foundry were running a business on the side. They occupied some sort of a basement there, or tunnel. I recall someone named Norman. A good fellow, albeit a swindler and a thief. But who among us is better? Forgive me. It hurts to remember. Find the retort as soon as you can, please.
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art of healing things.
Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Well then, sir, why can't you give me a tabula of proseduntion? I mean, tinseduntion. Yes, that's right.
Young knight, we are in...
I found Mr. Grefflet. He's putting on a good face, but he seems sad to me. Did you know his friend died? That Baron Lamarok fellow.
Incredible. I had just been thinking on Lamarok myself. A good knight and an honest guard. He was murdered. Immediately afterwards, Grefflet was discharged from the guard.
Discharged? But why?
Grefflet and Lamarok were good friends, but they happened to have a loud argument one day before several witnesses. That very same night, Lamarok was found dead with a knife in his back. 2 people saw Grefflet fleeing the place Lamarok was killed, and he was accused of murder. Grefflet himself claimed to remember nothing of that evening. The witnesses were not called to the trial. Unfortunately, Turbert, the legate at the time, wasn't particularly driven to seek the truth of the matter. Discharged from the guard and exiled from Marcella, Grefflet became a mercenary. Castle Lamarok passed to the Baron's closest relation, Armand Dupont. Soon after, the construction of the Dupont estate was completed, and Castle Lamarok was destroyed in an accident. Perhaps it was fire, or perhaps magic. Nobody knows for certain. Go to the ruins of Castle Lamarok. The secrets of the past will be uncovered there, if anywhere.
Hey!
I've been waiting for an audience with Mage Erasmus for over a...
At last, my divination proved correct. You showed up after all.
Does this mean you're ready to take me to Lord Cathorn? Is he free?
As you can see, he's so busy he won't even speak to me, the eldest of the mentors. But I do not take offense. The Archmage's will is law.
Oh. Then what do you need me for?
I took the opportunity to interrogate Ador. Forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing his name as you uttered it. what this spirit has spoken of, the Archmage needs to hear what he knows at once and take action. He could, for example, lift this pointless quarantine. So many spell components wasted, so much mana, so much effort, all for nothing. We've been fighting imaginary enemies. Can you believe it?
Yes, of course. Did you know there are survivors inside the Mage Factory? I must rescue them. Help me get past the quarantine.
I've helped you already. I spoke with an old friend, Master Remedius. He is waiting for you at the outpost by the Mage Factory bridge. He can help you. Just don't tell the Archmage. Let it be a secret between you and me, all right?
I've been waiting for... that I was the rightful heir, and recently, I bribed the magistrate...
I hate scrivening. My hands are the color of ink right to the elbow.
Oops!
I've had such a good week. Disciples, sorry to hear that, friend. Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
That's yet another cart from the fair. The hideout must be close.
That was a good outing.
See?
Were you even holding the right end of the cloth?
What do you want? We're cutting timber here. I'd stay far away, unless you want to catch a falling tree. What do you want? We're cutting...
That was a good outing.
My hand still hurts after that blow.
We barely shook them off. Now tell me,
Ugh, what a mess these bandits have caused. I just hope someone survived.
Work in the land is the hardest form.
You're not a bandit, are you? Are they gone?
I'd been hoping to find survivors. Did you see what happened here?
Well, I came with a friend. His name's Edel. He wanted to buy a trinket for his daughter, and then those rascals showed up. I hid beneath the stall. I was scared to even breathe. They put a noose around Edel's neck and took him away along with some others. I saw it through a crack in the boards.
Ugh, they'll probably demand a ransom.
We are simple folk. There's no gold to be had from us. Since you drove him away, maybe you could find my friend as well. His daughter Elmira will miss him badly.
Can you tell me which direction they headed?
The artisanians might know something. The merchants try to speak with those brigands. They mentioned some pact, but those dogs just laughed and told them where to stick their pet. It wasn't somewhere nice either. The bandits left soon thereafter. Never touched the artisanians, though.
The artisanian merchants and the brigands? I had heard rumors about the artisanians themselves, being bandits. Three tall stones, just as Molino said. Now where's the magic scroll?
Barely escaped our lives, and you stole somebody's tomatoes?
Come on, the bandits must
My scroll! The magic that bound it has been disrupted. It is finally mine again.
Have you forgotten the village of Parnak?
The village will be purified, and it will be safe for the people to return. And that Sax fellow can sleep easy.
What about the energy you stole from the villagers of Parnak?
I shall use this scroll to revive my body. Not this one, naturally. I shall have to conduct numerous experiments first. Never before have I worked spellcraft of this kind. Rest assured, the scroll's power will not be wasted, even if in the end it is insufficient.
I'm a bit apprehensive about this. Are you planning to use the scroll again?
Naturally, if the circumstances warrant.
Shouldn't I destroy the scroll as well, then? If I do, no one else will suffer.
No, you wouldn't dare. Stay back. Back, I say.
It's not fair. Ah! It's fiery hot. wonder who posted this notice.
You ain't no village simpleton.
Greetings. I came here via the plundered fair.
It was horrible. Plundering and butchering innocent people in broad daylight. There's no keeping them in check.
No keeping them in check, you say? The artisanian merchants said you had some kind of arrangement with the bandits.
I'm not aware of anything like that.
I think you're lying, but that doesn't matter right now. The bandits who plundered the fair have taken some people captive. I'm going to free them.
Perhaps our interests align in this case. Their gang leader is Cedric. I'll pay a bounty for his death.
I suppose you and I could cooperate on this.
Get yourself some clothes from those crates over there. Meanwhile, I'll issue a few orders.